am grateful that my mother hit me when I tried to hug her. You have been feeling bad and depressed for ages. You don't know why this is. You don't know why nobody's talking to you. You don't know why nobody's giving attention to you. Is everybody against you? Well, watch this short video till the end, and I will give you perhaps the answer you need to all your questions. So let's dive into it away. You see, first of all, you need to identify where is this depression coming from? Why do you actually feel depressed? And in most cases, including mine, I felt depressed because of my own past doings, because of my own past. I had such a dark past inside my childhood overall, when that actually affected me even after inside my life. It has some future effect upon you if you don't actually handle it well. And you see, I had times inside my life where my mom would actually beat me up, like for real. Where my mom would actually crash something against my head. I still remember these thoughts up to this day. I still remember them. I still remember all the things that I went through. But there is one thing that changed since the last time I actually thought about them. You see, last time, when I was still in primary school, I was this corner spider kid. That is what I call the outcast, which is just standing there alone. Nobody sits to him, nobody sits next to him, nobody is speaking to him, and nobody is interested into him. Why? Simply because he is not confident in himself. He is not confident in his abilities. He is so afraid. He is so vigilant. He constantly thinks that somebody will attack him. So he is constantly ready to just go ahead and fight back. And he will cry after the slightest trigger. I was this kid, thanks to these facts, thanks to the things that I actually went through. And you may have gotten through the same spot, through the same things as me. Maybe even worse. Like, I'm not saying that I had the worst. Maybe you have something even worse. Maybe, I don't know, a parent of yours died. Maybe something like that had happened. This story goes a lot deeper, bro. You just clicked on a video that goes really deep. So if you're ready, watch this video till the end. But if you're not, just save it for a watch later and watch it when you're ready. Okay? Okay, let's continue. You see, up until this point, I saw myself as somebody who is hated, as somebody that cannot do anything inside his life. I saw my past events as something that was actually bad. And don't get me wrong, bro. Your own parent, your own mother literally beating you up is bad, is terrible. But if you constantly just think about it, if you constantly just think about it every single day for, I don't know, ages, what will that result in doing? It will just make unnecessary distractions, unnecessary thoughts, unnecessary depression upon you. You will still feel like the beaten up kid. After 10 years have passed, you will still feel like the same person. And why? Simply because you haven't changed anything about it. And usually, whenever people ask me for advice upon this topic, I just give them, just take that thought out of your head and throw it into a trash. It's easier said than done though. So I always give them this practice, which has honestly helped me overcome this, which is called gratitude journaling. You need to be grateful for things. And in the beginning, after I started gratitude journaling, I was grateful for some simple things. I was grateful for this pen. I was grateful for the table, for the shoes that I wore, for the clothes, for the piece of paper and all of that. I was grateful for such little things, even the dust in my hair. I was grateful for that even. Sounds crazy, right? But I continued to do this for good, solid 3 months. And then eventually, out of a sudden, I just ran out of things to be grateful for. Like, I was grateful for my windows, for my, curtains, for my boxes, for my picture over there, for this thing over there. I was grateful for so many things, even for my eyebrows, for everything, that eventually I ran out of things. I ran out of things to be grateful for. And then I started being grateful for the events that happened inside my life. I was grateful for every single good event, but eventually even that ran out. And now only one thing remained. My mother. My past experience with my mother. The beating ups. The torture. All of that. Every single dark memory. I became to write down. I am grateful that my mother hit me when I tried to hug her. I'm grateful that my mother did so and so. I'm grateful for the suffering I went through. And I went so specific and deep to the point where I actually was grateful for every single detail that happened inside that dot. And eventually, once I just literally put the dot inside there on the page, it was like this is my heart, this is the rock, and it was like a rock. Just fell from it. And now my heart is lighter. And every single time I did it, it felt lighter and lighter, till a point where I actually cared no more about my past, about the beatings up, to the point where I actually just got up, went to my mother, hugged her, and just said, thank you. That is what gratitude is capable of. It's basically like a power, a superpower you can achieve, you can have. And right now, here in this video, I just told you how to actually become someone successful, someone who is capable of success, and someone who does not care about his past anymore. So if you found value, thanks a lot for watching, and I honestly hope I help you out. And as an actionable step, please, for the love of God, go ahead and gratitude journal at least for 1 week. I know it sounds silly, but you don't have to literally write down like 28 pages paragraph of, oh, I'm grateful for things, whoa. You will get bored as fuck. Just be grateful for at least 4 things every single day. That's it. No more. No more. Even if you want to be grateful for more, no more. Just 4 things at a time. Okay? Thank you for watching. I know you're an action taker, and prove me right. Prove me right and free yourself. I just gave you the keys, bro. And I honestly believe that this advice will quite literally save your life. Save you from so much suffering. Adios, man.